Hello, girls, guys, or otherwise. This is Rich, and welcome to our Witchy Wednesday. Um, so I was going to do the hold on the things that I discussed in our Witchy Book Club series for chapter. Oh, geez, what is this? Chapter 11 that we were looking at of the Outer Temple of Witchcraft. I want to do a series on uh, the circle and the different elements of the circle. And there we have Karen. Jelly's down here. So, anyway, yeah, Karen just had to be up here. You know, as you can see from behind me, all of this stuff over here is just stuff that I'm going through, and I haven't even gotten a chance to really organize this room. And that's been my goal the last couple days that I had off was to try to get a little bit more organization, because eventually my desk is going to get moved over here where the closet is. I took the closet doors off, and I have a bookshelf back there, so that's going to be my new backdrop. And the rest of the room is going to be utilized for circle and whatnot, and spellcrafting and all that other stuff. So you'll see that in other videos. Um, so different things will be moving around here. Just ignore the stuff behind me because it is a work in progress. But what I wanted to say was I'm going to go through the circle casting piece by piece and do a mini series for Witchy Wednesday on that. However, I have had, quite frankly, a shit day at work. I was called an effing clown and an incompetent a-hole. So yeah, I don't feel like really discussing any any elements of circle. It just doesn't right now, does not seem right. This is on Tuesday whenever I'm filming this. So yeah, we are going to start with the cleansing of self and space, and then we're going to go from there as Christopher Penzak has it filled out in his book. So, The Outer Temple of Witchcraft. And I'm going to just break down each part of this and kind of do a Christo-Pagan spin on each one of these and whatnot. Afterwards, I will be putting that into my Book of Shadows, because I want that to become a regular part of my practice, really getting into circle and being in that space. But I have my Book of Shadows out for a different reason, because after days like this at work, usually I'm pretty good at picking a point on my way home or discussing it on my way home with myself, higher beings, guides, goddess, god, whoever will listen. I will bend their ear and talk to them about this. But sometimes that feeling of just having a crap day follows you home. So yeah, I am going to relax and try to do a calming type of Witchy Wednesday by doing something that I have taken up doing in my Book of Shadows, which is writing down poetry. And this is not my poetry, so I don't want to take credit for it, but I figured we can sit here with that nice calming music that I have going in the background that I don't get to hear until after I edit. But yeah, we're going to just delve into some poetry here. I have two pieces specifically that I want to read. Before I go any further, I just want to say, if you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you like these videos, hit the thumbs down if you dislike these videos. I've had a crap day, so hitting that thumbs down really makes me feel terrible, and who wants to do that? But if you must do so, it all appeases the algorithmic gods of YouTube. All hail the algorithmic gods of YouTube. Make sure that you comment down below anything that you like, dislike, all of those things, and let's go on into this first one of the two that I would like to read that I have in my Book of Shadows here. And I think these are quite beautiful. But I don't want to dive into the underlying meaning of what the poet meant by it. So, the first one is by Charles Devine, and it is called "We Met on Roads of Laughter." And it reads, "We met on roads of laughter, both careless at the start, but other roads came after, and wound around my heart. There are roads a wise man misses, and roads where fools will try to say farewell with kisses, touch love, and say goodbye. We met on roads of laughter, now wistful roads depart, for I must hurry after to overtake my heart." I love poems that are that rhyme, that have a nice rhyming couplet to them. There's just something so witchy about it. But I think there is a lot to look into this one, but I don't want to look into the meaning behind this poem. I just want to enjoy it. So, if you enjoyed that, let me know. The other one that I wanted to read is called Lad's Love, and this is by Esther Lillian Duff. And it reads, "Lad's love and lavender, rosemary and rue, I picked them in a posy and offered them to you. It was only lad's love, but surely it was true. Only wild gray lavender, but fragrant as it grew. I plucked the sprig of rosemary for memory of you, and was it to complete the tale, I tied it up with rue. Lad's love and lavender, rosemary and rue, I picked them in a posy and offered it to you." Again, I think this one is sort of inherently witchy, and I kind of want to go through and decipher this one. And if you have any suggestions on what it means, let me know in the comments down below, because that's that's something that I would like to know. If you have a specific meaning behind it, what it could mean. But those are the two poems that I have. And I think these are the only two poems that I have. Most of my Book of Shadows is spell work, some ritual setup and whatnot. And yeah, that's basically what my Book of Shadows is. But every once in a while, I come by a poem that just kind of speaks to me and needs to be in there. Let me know in the comments below if you do the same with poetry. One of my favorite poets out there is actually Shel Silverstein, and I have a couple of his books, Where the Sidewalk Ends and Light in the Attic. I think I have one other, but I can't remember which one it is. But I love the poetry, and it's one of those that are just plain old fun to read. So I think I might have to take one or two of them out of Shel Silverstein's book and also put it in my Book of Shadows. So if you have a favorite poem that you would like to share, let me know in the comments below. If it's, public knowledge, or if it's of your own, I'll go look it up and whatnot, and I might just include that in my Book of Shadows. What type of poetry do you like? All the responses down in the comments. But yeah, this it was either going to be reading poems or doing some prayers, reading some prayers from some of the books that are so artfully crafted. Those are quite wonderful to do as well. So, anyway, that's all that I have for today for our Witchy Wednesday. Like I said, next week I do want to start the Circle series for Witchy Wednesdays. So we are going to be revisiting chapter 11 of the Outer Temple of Witchcraft, and like I said, we're going to start with what is it? Cleansing of self and space, then go to circle casting. And I love the connection of circle casting to multiple religions and multiple types of rituals out there. So, and then we'll go on to quarter calls and whatnot. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Anyway, I hope that you all had a better day than I have. I have a little puppy hair on me. Don't mind that. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.